Hello retail traders, I'm Washboardjim with a sneaky snake trading strategy where I talk about chart patterns, moving averages, and being in the now. I'm going to talk about a trading strategy that I call out a lot. It's called the ascending triangle. So let's get right to it. This is the SPX. We've been trading this all day. I think I've scalped it 5 or 6 times already and made a good chunk of money and just kind of kicking back right now. If I'd have held on, I'd have made a huge chunk of money. But here we go again. We had the breakout and then we had the pullback to the 63. This is the first ascending triangle. Then we had another one. So we hit the double top on that triangle and it came back. So you started to form what you call an ascending triangle where you have higher lows and a horizontal pattern that touches resistance. So I teach a strategy about counting to 3. 1, 2, 3, and she breaks out. Then she pulls back and hits the top of that triangle. So this is the trade that I want to kind of get across. Let's say you missed the trade. Jim, I missed the breakout. Just take your time, man. Let it pull back and hit that old resistance on that triangle, and then jump in the trade and see what kind of candle you get. And we got a hammer. So we jumped in this trade, and again, it started to form that same kind of pattern, that ascending triangle. 1, 2, 3, boom, she breaks out. Then she pulls back again to the top of that old resistance on this ascending triangle. This is what you call stair stepping, when a stock stair steps. And it creates another pattern, goes on and creates another pattern. So she breaks out and you're able to jump in that trade and run it on up and get out of it. I took it to 290 to 360 and got out of the trade and made $70 a contract. So that's called the ascending triangle. That's a bullish pattern. And usually they break out on that third time, or they'll come back and hit this bottom one more time and then come up and hit it and break out the fourth time. But it's 90% of the time it's bullish. It always depends on the market conditions and everything else, the time of day, etc., etc. So that's the ascending triangle. With the sneaky snake trading strategy, you have a snake break out, pull back, boom, she takes off and runs on up. So there's different ways of looking at this pattern. We have an inverse head and shoulders right here with a little bitty head, and she breaks out to the upside. But for now, we're just talking about the ascending triangle, what to look for when you see a bullish pattern, and how to trade that pullback. Don't rush into the trade when you break out, because you're going to be dumbfounded when it pulls back and you're saying you're down, and then people get scared and get out of the trade. But always remember, they'll pull back to that old resistance 99% of the time. So just keep that in mind. This is the sneaky snake trading strategy. Today I brought you the ascending triangle, stair stepping, and have a great day.